You are setting the expectations way high for me. We're going to have a lot of fun today. I love cops and robber shows. And today we're sort of doing a cops and robber show of our own. Our first guest is criminally handsome. Yeah, it is delightful every time he comes. He's criminally handsome, and each week he steals more than just our hearts on his hit show, White Collar. Please welcome back to our show, Matt Bomer. Don't make him feel so uncomfortable. Let him sit down. You know, Regis is going to be very upset because last time you were here, he was here, and Regis is exactly the right man to appreciate another well-dressed man.
Well, look, sartorially, you don't want to be compared to Regis. I mean, he is in a league of his own, and
right?
It's intimidating.
And Tony Bennett, the two of them.
Oh man,
God.
It's intimidating to sit next to them.
Are you impossible to go shopping with? Do you even like shopping?
I don't. I'm pretty efficient. I get in and get out.
You like to go in and hunt it and leave.
Yeah, or I'll do like a tear of something I like and then just go try to find that and get out.
I'm like that too.
Yeah?
I like to like thumb through the magazine. I'm like, yeah, I think I could fit my butt in that. Rip it out. Do you have any more of those? So we always start by talking about the kids.
Yes.
I mean, you've got an 8-year-old, twins that are 5,
yeah,
right? And a 1-year-old, a puppy, a dog.
Yes.
Your
Getting close to Halloween. It is a zoo. It's very busy, but it's amazing. I get all my cardio in without ever having to go to the gym.
That's true. You don't have to go to the gym.
So that's helpful.
Bonus.
But we everybody's getting ready for Halloween.
Do you make costumes in your family or buy costumes?
A little bit of both. It's a hodgepodge, just depending on what they want to be.
We always made them when I was a kid. Did you make them when you were a kid?
My mom made me a Robin costume. I was always the lesser of what my brother was, or like the sidekick. If he was Superman, I was Superboy. If he was Batman, I was Robin. But she made me a Robin costume, homemade. She spent hours on it, and I used to wear that. I wore it for like 5 years.
My brother used to love the underoos, and my mother couldn't get him out of them.
Oh,
so she's like, whatever, just put your boots on. I'll take you to the store in your underoos.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So the kids all excited?
They're so excited. Our oldest is going to be a zombie football player.
That is awesome.
Sure. All his own invention. And the twins are going to be Ninja Turtles. So, yeah.
Do you get dressed up when you take them around?
Yeah, I let them decide what I'm going to be.
What you're going to be.
So I've been Woody for Toy Story, from Toy Story.
Oh, that's a good one.
Last year, they wanted me to be a zombie lunch lady, which is a character from one of the books they read, these Captain Underpants books. And I used to do the character, and so I guess they like that character. But I got stuck here during Sandy, thankfully. I mean, not thankfully, because I love Halloween, right. But I didn't have to execute that outfit.
You know, and the last time we were talking about the kids, they're such good eaters. One of them, like broccoli, was it
quinoa?
And quinoa.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the twins especially, they love all their vegetables. Yeah, we lucked out that way.
Now, they're in, what, pre-K now?
Yeah.
You know, they get contaminated once they meet other children that say their food is icky.
I know.
Are they still eating well?
No, they are. They're doing great.
Did back to school go well?
Back to school has gone great. You know, it's that you have to get back into the rhythm of getting up at the crack of dawn and getting everybody ready on time. But it's going great.
But most families are excited about that. Remember the Staples commercial where the parents are like dancing through the aisle? Go!
Yeah, I guess it's a mixture of excitement, and the kids are still at an age where every day is so much fun that you miss them during the day.
But you know, season 5's a good age for a television show as well.
Yes.
Season 5. Do you know how long that is in TV today?
And it's gone by like that,
right? So last season, you had another one of my favorite people, Treat Williams, was on the show.
Yes.
What do you have coming up in season 5?
Well, at the end of the season, my partner at the FBI is imprisoned, largely because of Treat Williams, who played my father. And so I have to make this Faustian bargain, this deal with the devil, with a really horrible, notorious criminal in exchange for Peter, my partner's freedom from jail. But because I made that bargain, I'm now indebted to him and have to do whatever he asked me to do. So I have to do a lot of sneaking behind the FBI's back.
Good setup.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, it could happen to anybody, okay? All right? It could happen to any of you, so you should watch just to see what happens.
We're going to toss to a clip. Do we need to know any more?
Let's see what it is.
All right.
I know what you're thinking, and no, you
can't use this to preach conspiracy theories.
Of course. I will, however, speak conspiracy truths.
Even with the anklets showing me at home, this can't in any way point back to us. Promise me, must.
Very well. Nothing conspiratorial of any kind. How depressing.
Perfect. Use that. Hey, is that a guy up there?
You know, I don't know that I ever asked you, but you shoot here.
Yes.
I mean, the city is a character.
Absolutely.
Have any crazy things happen to you guys while you were shooting?
I guess a lot of things just from being in New York have, but my favorite things are always when the New Yorkers want to get into their building and you're shooting right outside.
Yeah, they're not
happy about
happy
some of the
about
expletives you've heard. I've learned lots of new expressions in terms of phrase.
It's
I love it, though. I get it. I'm like, I would want to get home, too, if I'd worked a long day in Manhattan. And, you know, I'm always like, roll camera, because we should keep this for posterity.
It is true, though. I mean, because we have to do so much schlepping and climbing and lugging. By the time you get home, you're like, get out of my way.
I've had it happen to me where I've worked 15 hours on my set that day, and then I'll come home and somebody's shooting on my block, and the PA is like, hold on, you got to wait until we cut.
And you're like,
and I'm like,
really?
Oh, I get it now. I get it. But I'm going to hold it in.
Center.
Center. Cleansing breath.
Are you guys going to have any guest stars this season, too?
We have some great guest stars this season. Bridget Regan, who's beautiful and talented, plays my love interest this year. Warren Cole plays a new member of the FBI who's very sort of by-the-books, you know, straight lines guy. And so I had a lot of fun working with him, and many more to come.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you have time to do anything else? Like, do you have other up-and-coming projects, or does this just eat up so much?
No, it's great. One of the great things about getting to work on cable is that we're done in 6 months, and then I have 6 months to be with the family and do some other projects. So I've been very fortunate and blessed to get to work on some other things as well.
So what else you got coming up? Or are you just keeping it to yourself?
Well, I have a movie on HBO called The Normal Heart, which I'm really excited about, and a movie called Space Station 76, an animated movie called Boo, which I'm so excited about.
I've always wanted to be in a cartoon.
Kids can see it and get excited about it.
What do you play in the animated one?
In the animated one, I play the new husband. Rashida Jones' character was married to Seth Rogen, who's sort of a slacker. And I play her new husband, who's a brain surgeon and good guy and all that stuff. So. And then another one called Winter's Tale, which comes out in February.
You really are busy. You crammed that all into 6 months. That was pretty good.
It's kind of taken place over the course of a couple of hiatuses, but yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we thought we'd do a fun little speed round.
Let's do it.
We didn't do any speed round last time, so. It's a speed round of lasts. Last picture you took.
Last picture I took was of a cronut.
Did you try one?
Don't
Are
get
they
me
good?
started. I never understood why these people would wait at 5 in the morning, and then I had a bite, and like I just heard Marvin Gaye playing, and I just was like, it was sensual. It was like I wanted to just love it and just snuggle it.
You just wanted to be with it.
Oh, all day. I think about it all the time. Yes.
No
Send me a
cronuts for me.
cronut.
Nobody's brought me a cronut.
Oh, somebody's got to bring you
now,
one.
where do you land on the cronut burger? They make a burger on the cronut.
What?
I know.
No,
I don't know how I feel about
just
that.
keep
It's weird,
it down
right?
to
Just keep it
to the cronut. Yeah.
It's already two things at once.
It is, and new layers reveal themselves to you as you bite it.
Okay, we need to change the subject.
Yeah.
Last thing. Last thing charged on your credit card. Daytime show.
Something from Amazon. Something from Amazon.
Right?
Yes.
Isn't it great how quick they get it
Being
there?
on set all day, it's the only way I can get things done.
But it's fabulous, and they're amazing. They will literally have that thing there the next day.
Yes.
Creepy. Last meal you made.
Bibimbap.
Oh,
in a rice cooker. Salmon bibimbap.
Are talented.
It's pretty easy. It wasn't too crazy.
It sounds impressive. Stick with that. Last time you were starstruck.
Last time I was starstruck. I'm always starstruck with Diane Carroll, who's on our show, because she's hung out with the Rat Pack. And,
yeah. The stories she must tell.
Yeah, and she's got some good ones.
The last fib you told.
Probably one of these questions.
Yeah. I love it when you come by. You're such a pleasure.
Thank you. You
and
too.
he's such a good eater, too. I just love that in a person.
That's right.
White Collar airs Thursdays, 9 p.m. on USA.
Thank you.
And he's the giver. He brought season 4 for everybody in the audience. Now you can go home and binge on it. Coming up next, we're going to talk calorie counts with our buddy Dr. Ian right after this.